questions. Yes, sir.
Governor, thank you so much. It's good to see you again. I'm not going to ask you if you're running for president. You've probably heard that one a couple times already. You certainly have your pulse on national politics, and given the rumors that are swirling, I'm curious, what is your take on Mr. Trump being back in the news every day, and what is your take? You enjoy a healthy Republican Party in Florida, but nationally the Republican Party is divided. So can you elaborate for us on those two specific items, national Republican politics, and your take on Mr. Trump being in the news every day?
Well, look, we understand, but I also got 22 million others, and we got to look out for everybody. And so we're focusing on getting things done, doing our job, and that's what we're going to continue to do. I think the election, it was interesting. We knew we were going to do well because we worked hard. We delivered a good message. We had a lot of enthusiasm, and we saw it not just in places like Miami-Dade, which was historic, but place like Palm Beach, which is even more historic. I mean, it's been almost 40 years since a Republican governor candidate has been able to carry that county. And so you see that. And, of course, we had a lot of great people running in the legislature and the Senate, and those have been big, big majorities. And so we knew it. We saw it on even just the early vote came in. We were winning Dade going away. And so they call the race. We see good stuff. It gets into 9 o'clock. I give the speech, and I go back afterwards. And some of my folks were like, Governor, this is not a red wave. I was like, what are you talking about? This is not a red wave. This is a 20-point. When have we ever seen it? No. Florida is a big win, but the rest of the country, we are not seeing really good performance from a lot of these Republicans. They're like, it doesn't look like we're going to be able to win the Senate. The House is going to be very close. We assumed we were going to end up with like 245 House members. We're at 222. It looks like, which is a huge underperformance. And so, the question is, why did that happen? Because the way these midterms work, someone gets elected to the White House, and then there's a reaction the other way. That's what happens almost every 2 years, and especially when people are pessimistic about the direction of the country, have a negative view on Biden. Usually those voters are going to want to vote for people that are offering an alternative, and yet some of those voters throughout the country, not in Florida, but throughout the country, even though they disapproved of Biden, even though they disapproved of the direction of the country, they still didn't want to vote, for some of our candidates. So I don't think it's a question necessarily being divided as a party. I think it's like, okay, how do you run and win majorities? And I think what we've done in Florida is we've shown that we've exercised leadership. We've not kowtowed. We've been willing to take on big interests just look at the environment, what we did coming in. Look at what we've done with some of these other things, but producing results. And then that ends up attracting more people to want to be on your team. And so that was not something that was happening, throughout the rest of the country. But I think that we really showed, how it's done in the state of Florida. And if you look about, how we performed, no governor, Republican, has ever gotten a higher percentage of the vote in Florida history than we got in 2022. So.